that is some bad milk. Whew, that's a little rotten for me. I could either dump this out, my friends, or I could make something out of it. Like blueberry pancakes, carnivore style. Can it be done? Absolutely. So let's get started.
Rolling noise in the distance, shadows on the water. War cry erupts, steel clash sounding harder. Viking drums pound, heartbeats quicken in the night. Call of the raven, signal for the fight. Axes swing, warriors marching, no retreat. Thundering steps, war drums sink, heavy beat. Blood on the fjords, glory for the foe. Stories told in firelight, legends growing old. Legends growing old.
Okay, we're going to start with talking about the ingredients. Now, nothing's sponsored here. Nobody sponsors me. I'm this lonely creator on the YouTube and nobody sponsors me. I'm looking for at least something. But until then, everything is free to you. It's just entertainment and a few guiding pointers along the way. This right here is butter powder. It was because the great toilet paper crisis put everybody in a panic, including my entire family, who decided that they were going to build a bunker in the middle of nowhere and get a whole bunch of pre-preserved food. And this is the result of this. I'm not sure if it's expired or not, but I've been trying to use up a lot of the food. A lot of the food does contain a lot of carbs because apparently in an apocalyptic kind of world, we would need to have carbs. I don't know. Anyway, so here we have it, butter powder. Also, you can use whey protein powder if the whey protein powder does not have a bunch of carbohydrates. You pick out a good one. Your best one will be very low sugar, if no sugar at all, and very clean ingredients and very few carbohydrates. Or you can also use egg white powder. Egg white powder is a great substitute, and it also makes anything that you do, it kind of acts as a flour. So you will be very satisfied with any of these options. The next ingredient that I want to talk about, again, not sponsored, I decided to pull these two off the shelf. They are very expensive. Protein, collagen powder, peptides. This one lists the amino acid profile, and if you have been watching my other videos, I discuss the essential amino acids that anybody and everybody needs to build strong bones, strong muscles, strong tissues, hair, and all of that kind of stuff. These are essential. Okay, the next ingredient is baking powder. You can omit this, but you want a fluffy kind of muffin. So if you want a flat muffin, don't have this. If you want a fluffy muffin, have this. And then lastly, your milk. Now this milk has been sitting in the back of the fridge for quite a while, and I decided to add a quarter tablespoon of apple cider vinegar because I ran out of my own vinegar and I haven't made more yet. And you can omit this process, but the apple cider vinegar does separate some of the whey from the proteins. And it makes it more cheesy, I guess. If you don't want to add this, you can definitely add heavy cream. If you are lactose intolerant, you could either use your lactose-free kind of milk, or you can just add water. I'm not sure if the water would be that sufficient. Yeah, it's one of those things where adding water might make things a little sad. But still, you know what? There are some people out there that cannot do anything with casein in it, any lactose, any galactose, anything like that. So, there you have it. And now for the main two ingredients. These are optional, but this still makes, I consider it carnivore. you're going to add flavorings. Now you can add imitation vanilla flavoring if you want, and you can add blueberry flavoring. If you want strawberry, you could add strawberry. If you want to add rum, pineapple, whatever extract you want, just make sure it is food grade extract. The muffin tin that I chose is a mini muffin. You can also add just your regular sized muffins or an oversized muffin. However you want to do this, this is completely your recipe. Just know that the larger size muffins are going to take a little tiny bit longer to cook on a very slightly different temperature, just lower, just a little tiny bit lower, so the middle can cook without the exterior ones burning. So I have already started putting the ingredients together. So let me move things around here. I decided to put things together when the dogs decided that they wanted to go nutso in the backyard, and then I had to retake it. So, okay, are we done making noise? Maybe. I don't know. If you hear some weird noises in the background, the dogs are walking around bored. I did take them for a long walk this morning, but they're still bored. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to use a 1:1:1 ratio. It's really easy. So 1 cup of your powder right here, which is either your butter powder, your whey powder, or your, what was the other one? Oh, egg white powder. And 1 cup of collagen peptides. It doesn't matter which one. All of them work the same ingredients wise. Just its price point, and if you want organic, you can pick out organic. That's all it is. And then 3 butt nuggets right here. Farm fresh butt nuggets. I had to wash them because they were filthy dirty. And then, where am I at now? And then what we're going to do is we are going to add, there it is. 1/2 of a teaspoon of your baking powder. You don't have to have this ingredient if you're a very strict carnivore. I'm not sure if it would make too big of a deal. If you're more keto, you can also substitute xanthan gum. It makes it more like a cookie than a muffin, just so you know. So we're going to stir the dry ingredients around here, just like so. And then that's when the magic starts happening. We're going to add our 3 eggs. And we are going to add a little bit of our milk until it turns battery. Now, I would measure it, but every time I measure this, it seems like it's a little different. And I think it's going to be different whether you use water, whether you use milk, whether you use heavy cream, whether you use buttermilk. You could use buttermilk if you wanted to. Just a little tiny bit. Now, like I said, this has a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it, just to separate out the whey. Of course, then I dump everything in here, just like so. Oh, that is so rotten. Woo! That is some rotten milk here. A little bit more. And trust me, this actually turns out to be really, really good. Okay, so I'm not sure, that was probably a cup. If you can see that here. Eventually, I'm going to get a camera mounted above me, although I'm pretty sure that's not a very good view of me because I'd be talking like this, and Who wants me to talk like this? No. I like this right here. This interaction. Although you can see the food. You can see me stirring and you can see my mess ups and wow. There's a lot of things that you may or may not be able to appreciate. Okay, so this is the batter consistency that I am looking for. It's very thick, but at the same time, it is not too thick. The last ingredient is your extracts. You can do a half, you can do a little bit more, a little less. It depends, however you want to do it. You can add 3 or 4 drops. I'm going to add 7 drops to make this really good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 drops. And just because I like a little bit of sweet, I'm going to add just a little tiny bit. And if I wanted to measure this, I can. I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon. So just a itty bitty bit of vanilla extract. Ooh, okay, it's a little bit more than that. All right. There we go. And then I'm going to stir this around. And then we're going to prepare our muffin dish. All right. This is piping hot. Had it in the oven about 175 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I'm going to butter these up. Apparently that's how you make things nonstick, is you heat up the item to the temperature that you are going to cook the food in, and then add your oil. That is hot. I'm not playing around now. Woo! That is. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to fill these half full. I'm going to actually use a little spoon here because I always make a mess and then it gets really catastrophous. In other words, it gets really bad. Okay. All right, I'm just going to fill these up here. Just half full here. You could add sweetener if you wanted to this. Just a little bit of sweetener if you wanted. If you are more keto, you can add blueberries or a blueberry or a strawberry or a raspberry or a blackberry. However you want to do this is completely up to you. I wanted to make these as carnivore as possible. There was a recipe that I saw that they were also using, instead of heavy cream, they were using yogurt. So that is another possibility. Problem is a lot of people are lactose or what is the other one? Collagen, not collagen. What's the other one? Lactose and casein. Lactose and casein intolerant, where it causes pretty bad intestinal problems. Things don't come out well when you're dealing with that. All right. Way more than enough. I'm going to also make pancakes, I think. Because I think I'm going to have a couple left here. A couple spoonfuls left. You don't want to overfill these. You overfill these and you're going to have a mess on your hands. So don't overfill these. Okay, now in the oven they go, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 176 degrees Celsius, and it's going to cook for 15 minutes. And I have enough here for a couple well, maybe two pancakes. I'm going to make 2 pancakes too. So here I go. All right, same thing. I am going to use some of this batter to make little pancakes. I might have enough for 1, maybe 2, and same situation except for pancakes on the cast iron skillet. I'm having 99 problems, and cooking is definitely one of them. And now I'm going to just do this right here, put some in here. Okay. Looks done. Maybe. Maybe done. Hold on, Yep, done. Done enough for Hans to take a taste test. I think he is kind of excited and wanting breakfast. Well, I'll clean this up later. Okay, Hans, are you ready? We are going to see what Hans thinks of this carnivore pancake that is left over from the muffin batter. Oh, Hans! Please take a taste. He's going to take a taste. It's a little hot. He's struggling with that right now. Okay, he likes it. Now, please put on some sugar-free. This makes this completely and 100% dirty ketovore, I think. Completely optional, of course, any kind of sugar-free syrup or anything like that. And then I think he's going to be adding some peanut butter because he is more keto than he is carnivore. He thinks that my carnivore is a little extreme, and I think that he could go a little bit further into the ketovore realm. It's just a thing. He's my son. What am I going to do? Right? Right. Anyway, he's adding some sugar-free syrup, just a little bit, and he's going to try it as if it is a genuine pancake this time. Okay, here he goes. He's trying it. He's chewing it. It cooled down a little bit. Okay, he loves it. He absolutely loves it because guess what? He's going for another bite. And that is the important part. So, carnivore pancakes. You can make this ketovore, you can make this keto, but the blueberry extract makes it a thing. Now, what we have to do is, I'm going to surprise him. Hans, I have blueberry muffins that are just about done. Are you ready for this? Okay, I think he's a little hungry too. So, anyway, let's get this out of the oven. Well, these look pretty good. They could stand for another minute, but that's okay. Hans is putting bite marks in the refrigerator. Okay. Hans, hand me your plate, please. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there might be sticking in here just a little tiny bit here. Very. What is going on? Yeah, I think they're sticking just ever so slightly. This here. Let's try this one. Ooh, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. These look good. Okay. Okay. Obviously, these muffins needed a little bit of a buffer, or a little bit more spray, or a little bit more butter on the bottom. Just sticking ever so slightly, but that's okay. All right. Okay. Taste. Yeah. Needed more than just 7 drops of blueberry. Hmm. And like I said, what you can always do is you can put more syrup or anything like an extract or anything sweet. You can put sweetener in there if you wanted to. They're not flavorful enough. Not for me, at least. Although, Han seemed to like them, and I think he wants a couple more. So they're not terrible. They're not bad. Just definitely not sweet. They're more bread-like. It needs more, well, blueberries or blueberry flavoring. Mm. You could add lemon extract. Okay, next time, add 7 drops of blueberry extract and 3 or 4 drops of lemon extract. And if you are more of a ketovore or keto, you could add monk fruit, swerve, allulose, or stevia, whatever you want. Because these are not sweet at all. But that's okay. They're still delicious. If I can talk. I can't talk with these in my mouth. These are still delicious. Oh my goodness. On to the next. All right, sir. Try it with some honey.
Okay. Any day.
Any day, honey. Supporting local bees and their farmers.
And the masters?
And their masters.
No, they're prisoners with jobs. Alright, let's try this.
All right. Okay, how does it taste, sir? Okay, honey. Honey is the best with this, apparently. So local honey does just right. Okay, so now that we found the secret through trial and error, because this is what this kitchen is just trial and error, and I cannot believe people actually believe that my cooking's any good, because it might not be, and they trust me, so, well, that says a lot. So anyway, until next time, my friends, I've got a lot of stuff to do, I've got a lot of stuff to put away, and I got some eating. So, until next time, my friends, Lika till. Skål!
Ravens call echo, battle cry crescent. Drums of war dictate, no place to pretend. War is stand strong, faith in their hands. Till saga ends, we conquer these lands.
And so we've got the muffin tin in the oven right now, warming up, and we're going to pull it out here in about 3 or 4 minutes. It's on temperature of about 100 and... The dog is barking. Why is the dog barking? Really? Why are we being difficult today? Why? Why is this a thing? I don't even have any water. Hans, I need water. That's not it. I'm gonna heat this up. I'm not gonna stick my hands right into it. I'm going to heat this up and I'm going to just cheese.
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 Cheese of truth.
So I've already started putting ingredient. You didn't see that? Ugh, are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna warm this up and put some butter in. Put some butter in. Ignore this. This is some craziness. I'm just getting this hot enough to make a mess. Kidding me? Really? Trying it with honey here.
You didn't tuck your microphone into your thing.
It muffles the sound.
Well, if you tuck it to where the pop filter's sticking out.
Oh. Oh, I could do that. Okay. All's good. All's good. All's good. Okay. Okay, he's blowing off.
Sounds weird.
That sounded weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's blowing them off. That still sounds weird.
Just cut all this out.
Okay. Where is a thingy? I'm gonna heat this up and then put some butter in it. Why are there? This is a messy station. Hold on. I'm getting myself here.